Caputo in the kitchen. Check it out. Caputo in the kitchen. Check it out. Caputo in the kitchen, here we go. It's the 4th of July. Actually, it's the 3rd of July. It's my birthday. But we're going to get the prep going. We're going to do something tomorrow on the 4th. But today, we're going to get everything on the way. And we're going to start with ribs. Now, this ain't my recipe. This is Lydia's recipe. Everybody knows Lydia, how great she is. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tweak it up a little bit. I'm just going to change it a little bit. And it's going to work real good. But I'm going to do it in the oven. I have a little better control. And then before serving, I'll just put them on the grill. So we're going to get this going. And basically, it's just a little olive oil. We just want to lubricate these things. I may do this in 2 pans. I don't know. We'll see. We just want to lubricate these things, get them in there. These things are going to be great. Whoop, my oven's ready. We'll see how they fit. If they don't all fit, I'll just do another pan. It's all okay. But I just want to get them nice and lubricated. I mean, this is kind of simple. I love this recipe. It's easy, it's flavorful, it's a little spicy, it's a little sweet. It's got a lot of stuff going on. And you know me with ribs, the only way to cook ribs as far as I'm concerned is you gotta braise them or long, low, and slow. And this is something in between. We're gonna braise these and it's certainly gonna be long. That's why I'm starting them off tonight. This is getting kind of tight. Okay, so I'm just gonna take some out because I'll just do another pan. No big thing. There we go. Okay, gotta have the rag ready. I mean, this is great. We're gonna salt and pepper them. This is gonna cook 3 hours at least. We're gonna turn them periodically. We're gonna watch the Yankee game tonight. It's all gonna be good. Pepper, and you gotta salt these bad boys. I've done this before, and what happens if you don't salt them, they're a little flat. So we're gonna salt them. We're gonna schmutz them around. Believe me, there's plenty of flavor in here. Look at these guys. They are absolutely beautiful. I wasn't gonna do anything on the 4th, but you know, sometimes you got to. I'm gonna add a little chicken stock because I want some fluid to get all of this going. I love my garlic. Again, this is a braise. I'm just gonna add some flavor. Some bay leaf. I mean, how bad is this gonna be? This is just gonna add flavor to this stock. This is all gonna reduce down to nothing. I'm gonna put some scallions. Again, this is a little twist on Lydia's. And of course, my little white wine in there. We actually need some fluid in here. Okay, that's it. My initial deal here is gonna be 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna flip them another 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna add the glaze. So we'll be right back. Caputo's in the kitchen. We got our ribs, 425. They're braising in there. First 20 minutes, another 20 minutes. I'm gonna make the glaze. Again, this is Lydia's glaze. I love it. It's red wine vinegar. I'll pop this thing off. How much? About a half a cup. We need some volume here. I'm going to spike it with a little wine, of course. You know me. I got to have my wine. I'm going to add some chicken stock. Whatever's going to put some volume in here. Now, the sweet and sour component is some honey. How much? Wow. We're going to need more than that. It's okay, because I got more. Some honey. This is basic Northern Italian kind of pork. It's going to be absolutely delicious. And some red pepper flake. Oh man, it's not going to be all that spicy, just going to add a little bite to it. The sweet and sour is really the deal here. I'm going to add some salt. And this is going to be my glaze. I'm going to mix it up. And after 20 minutes, we're going to start glazing these ribs that are in the oven. I might need more volume than this. Don't forget I have 2 trays. This is for the 4th of July. And that's it. I'm going to finish them tonight. And tomorrow before we eat, I'm just going to put them on my new grill. I got a new turbocharged grill. I'm just going to put them on there, warm them up, and away we go. Them bad boys are going to fall off the bone. Okay, here we go. Caputo's in the kitchen. We got our ribs working. The main course, that's going to be the appetizer. We're going to have that. We're going to have some clams with a little Portuguese twist to it. We're going to make them on my new turbocharged barbecue, I hope. That'll be tomorrow. The main course is going to be a chicken. And what I'm going to do, about 500 years ago, I was in Mexico. And I saw these guys cooking this chicken on the beach. And what it was a brick, what I call a brick chicken. They get the chicken, they put a brick on it, excuse me, and away we go. I'm going to make the glaze for that. What I'm going to start with are these chipotle peppers. This is Bobby Flay's favorite stuff. I just spoke to him on the phone about 20 minutes ago. He told me these are the bad boys to use. I'm kidding, I never met Bobby Flay. But I know he's dying to meet me. It's okay. How much am I going to put in? About that much. Don't forget, on the grill, this is all going to cook down a little bit. It's not going to be that spicy, and we're going to cut it. I'm going to put some chicken stock. Again, we need some volume. So I'm going to put some wine. I'm going to put, it's a little spicy. I'm going to put some honey in there. Just to spice that up a little bit. And then we're going to get it on the blender. Here we go. I'm going to add some oil. Being Italian, always have olive oil. Watch your fingers, they will come off. Okay. Okay, see what happens here. I'm just going to pulse it up. That's about it. What I'm going to do is taste it. Okay, if I go through the ceiling, you know it's too hot. It's actually very good. It's not spicy. You got the honey in there to cut it a little bit, and it's really good. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. I'm going to get that chicken out of the fridge. Caputo's back in the kitchen. It's been 20 minutes, our first 20 minutes. Okay. I'm just going to turn them. The fat's coming off nice. They smell good. They smell raw. You know how raw pork is? It's okay. All this fat and all this juice, I got a trick for that, and I'll show you later on when we finish this meal up. Just gonna turn them. Again, this is long and slow. That was the first 20 minutes. I got 2 trays. We're just braising them right now. You gotta remember, you want these things to just fall off the bone. You don't wanna boil them. You don't wanna microwave them. You don't wanna do nothing crazy with them. You wanna cook them long and slow. And you know what? The oven's doing all the work. We ain't doing nothing. Just twisting them around. All right. This stuff is hot though, you want to be careful. Okay, this is going to be the appetizer, part of the appetizer. Okay, I'm going to time these things. I don't time a lot of things, but Caputo in the kitchen, the ribs are going. We're going to start on the chicken right now. It's Caputo in the kitchen. We're getting ready for our July 4th extravaganza. It's the 3rd. It's my birthday today. I'm 42 years old. Don't believe that, that's a lie. I'm gonna make brick chicken. This is from a Mexican guy in Jalapa, taught me this about 5,000 years ago. And everybody's doing this, but this is nothing new. What I'm gonna try to do under the skin is put some of these chorizos. So I'm just gonna attempt to cut them real thin. I'm going to try to slide them under the skin and just to get a little extra flavor. These are just packaged chorizos. It's no big to do here. These are not spicy. They do have some paprika in them, but they're not spicy at all. I've used these 5,000 times over the years. I'm going to put the same thing in my clams tomorrow, and that's going to be the appetizer. The clams with chorizos and the Lydia's ribs with the Caputo in the kitchen twist. This dish is a lot of fun to make. I love making this thing. I think that's probably enough. So I'm going to save this for tomorrow. Okay, here's our chicken. This is a big fat boy, and we're going to start the prep. I don't like these little wing tips. I think they burn. And the chicken won't sit flat on the grill, which is what I want. I'm going to put that bad guy there. If you're a chicken stock kind of guy, whoops, things flying away. If you're a chicken stock kind of guy, you could save these things for your chicken stock. Don't cut your fingers off, it ain't good. Okay, this is a big fat guy. He's almost 7 pounds. So what I'm going to do is flip him over. And with my trusty old scissors, I'm going to take the backbone out. We'll see if I can do this. I have my scissors and my knife. I want to make 2 cuts on each side. We'll see. Whoop. Sometimes it's a struggle. It's okay. That's what we got our chef's knife for. Okay, the backbone is here. I just want to make a snip right here. Bam. Okay, this thing is going to go in the fridge when I'm finished. So I'm going to try to loosen the skin up a little bit. See, I want it to lay flat. As flat as can be. There it is. That's what I'm looking for right there. I'm going to try to loosen up the skin a little bit. If I don't get it, it's no big thing. Just got to work your finger in there. You know what? I don't have the patience for that, so it's okay. I'm just going to cut this fat off. I don't want any excess fat. I'm going to use that for my sauce, for my shrimp tomorrow. I mean, for my clams tomorrow. I'm not going to salt this thing right now because I don't want I don't want any moisture to leach out of it. But here's the marinade that we made. And we're just gonna slop this stuff on. Oh, there it is. Just rub it in. I have my cookie sheet here. It's all clean. Everything's clean here, beautifully cleaned. Just gonna rub this bad boy in. What's gonna happen, this stuff is gonna tenderize this chicken too. It's gonna be incredibly tender, and it's gonna cook relatively quick. For a big bird, it's gonna cook quick. Probably 35, 40 minutes. Whoa. I might turn this a couple of times over the night. Don't forget, I'm not going to put this on tomorrow till maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, you know, it's got plenty of time to marinate. It smells great. Just rub it in, massage it a little bit. All this is going to be crispy. It's going to be delicious. This is my jalapa. My jalapa brick chicken. Oh man. Get that under there, just let it sit on there. I'm gonna cover this up, put it in the fridge, and that's it, that's done. I mean, how hard was that? We'll be back in a little bit to deal with the ribs a little more. Caputo's in the kitchen. We're doing our rib appetizer, and they're going pretty good. Look at that. They're starting to smell like something. And it's time for the glaze. Now we just start glazing them up. Close your oven, make sure your oven is, close your oven so you don't want to lose any heat. We're just going to glaze these bad boys up. Now we're going to be doing this over the next couple of hours. Just glazing them up. Don't forget, there's a lot of sugar in here from the honey, and these bad boys are just going to be beautiful. Look at that. The onion and the garlic in here just added a little something to this whole, if you want to call it a braise, it might be a roast, whatever you want to call it is fine with me. What's in here? Honey, red wine vinegar, red pepper flake, a little wine for volume, a little chicken stock for volume. You just taste it, make sure it's all nice and good. Just want to touch these guys with this glaze. And over the next, like I said, 2 hours, we're going to be glazing these bad boys. At the end, we hope that they're nice and mahogany. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this sauce. We're going to see if all this works out. If not, don't lose your Chinese takeout menu. I've done that before too. You know, you screw up and you say, oh boy, this ain't gonna work. But you know something, this is gonna work. Back in the oven another 20 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna start turning them and basting them again. Just keep it going. And I'm telling you, these bad boys are gonna fall off the bone. Okay, that's our appetizer. They're going. 15 minutes, see you in a bit. Caputo in the kitchen. We're finishing up our rib appetizer. This is Lydia's deal. Here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh man, look at these bad boys. They are done. They're mahogany. They're beautiful. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's my little twist on here. I'm gonna transfer them. Now these bad boys are still hot. Okay? So, look at how beautiful they are. They have mahogany. Beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to transfer them out real quick. And the deal is, these have been going for about 2 hours. You got the vinegar that's a little tart. You got the honey. You got a little spice. Okay, but they're still steaming. I still want to use their heat to make them absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do is put them in here. Whoops. That's the scallion I put in there. Look how mahogany they are. Beautiful. Couple of these. Here's what we're going to do. This is going to be the appetizer. We're going to have clams, little neck clams with some chorizo sausage. It's going to be a Portuguese spin on that. Sausage and clam is very Portuguese. We're gonna do that on the grill. I'm gonna try to get a nice baguette, a nice bread to dunk. Oh man. Okay, I'm not gonna waste this liquid here. Heck no, that's part of the deal. I'm gonna cover these right now. Again, I'm gonna use that heat to really make them nice and tender. In the sink, I have a grease separator. So I wanna get the grease out. Ah! We're really cooking here. If there's a little overflow, it's okay. The world ain't coming to an end. You see that? Beautiful. This is going to go out in the garbage. Again, this is a grease separator. What's going to happen is all the fat and everything is going to come up to the top. You got to give it a couple of minutes. All the fat is going to come up to the top. You can see it here. And on the bottom is going to be all of this beautiful liquor and, you know, this nectar and this beautiful taste is on the bottom. The spout is on the bottom, and what happens is as you pour it out, you don't get the grease, or you get minimal grease. And that's what we're going for here. You can see it's starting to separate now. You got the fat, but this is all flavor, and that's what we want right there. Okay, and we're going to use that. This is still hot. What I'm going to do is put it back on the ribs. I'm going to seal it up and just let it seep. Let it go. Let it come to room temperature for maybe a half hour, 40 minutes. Put them in the fridge overnight. Tomorrow, just warm the whole deal up on the Q, and away we go. So let's see. Look at that. It's separating nicely. The more time you give it, the more it's going to clear up. That is all fat. That's what you don't want. This deal you do not want. This is what you want here. You could even see it in the spout. There's a little grease in the spout. And all the crusty stuff is on top. This is great. I love this doodad. Okay? So, again, the ribs is going to be the appetizer. The clams and the sausage is going to be part of the appetizer. The main course is going to be the Mexican chicken. It's going to be a brick chicken that's in the fridge going. We're going to have some beautiful big shrimp that I bought in Brooklyn, in Chinatown. These beautiful tiger shrimp. We're going to have some portobello mushrooms with some brie cheese on it. How bad can that be? And we're going to get some onion from the garden again. Cut them in half, just grill them. That's it. You want a cheeseburger? We can do that too. Okay, I think we're ready here. Oh, I can feel the heat here. These bad boys are still hot, and we want to use that to our advantage. Now, let's watch this. There's going to be a little grease. Maybe I can even get that grease off. Hold on. Let me get a cup. Let me get a cup. I'm going to try to get that grease off the top. There it is. And that's what I want. I want all of this flavor. Not only is it flavor, you can see the grease in here. We're going to go slow. We don't want no grease. We just want the flavor. I love this thing. Look at that. Why waste it? You got it. Why are you going to throw this down the can? Look at that. The ribs are still hot. This stuff is still hot. They're going to steam. Okay, that's about it. Look at that. That's all fat. That's what we don't want. Beautiful. I am real happy with that. All right, we're just gonna get them all in that juice. Now, there's minimal fat in there, like we just peeled it off. Look at that. Look at the color of these things. That Lydia is a genius. Okay, we're gonna seal it up tight. What's interesting is if I put a thermometer in here just to see how hot this really is. It's hot. I don't want to waste the energy in here. I don't want to waste the steam and the heat in there. And believe me, we ain't doing this. Beautiful. Wow, that is hot. It's still hot in there. But they're just cooking on their own. They're going to come down to room temperature. I'm just going to shake them. They're going to come down to room temperature, and then they're going in the fridge till tomorrow. So that's it. Caputo in the kitchen. July 3rd is my birthday. We're getting ready for July 4th. which is tomorrow. Come on back, check out. Caputo in the kitchen. It's the 4th of July. It's like late morning. We're gonna get some stuff ready for the barbecue this afternoon. Okay, I got some clams and some shrimp. Look at these big guys. These are beautiful. I'm gonna grill those bad boys. Oh man, these are tiger shrimp. Look at them. Whoops. I'm just gonna separate because I washed overnight. I just had them in the fridge. I cleaned all these out. Just want to get a little organized. We're going to do these on the grill. And I'm going to do the clams on the grill too, if it's not raining. It's a little gloomy right now, but we'll see. Oh, these are beautiful. Little neck. I bought these in Chinatown. $3 a dozen. Delicious. Look at that. Whoops, there's a leg. Ooh, pretty good. Good. Get these back in the fridge for later. Okay. We're gonna get these shrimp going. I'm just gonna attempt to cut them down the back. We'll see what happens. I need a nice sharp knife. Let me try this one. I don't want to break them all up because I want to present them with the heads. I just want to score it back so I can get my, oh yeah, look at that, right in there. Beautiful. What's important, you don't cut your hand off. There you go. I'm not going to touch the head. There's a little joint in there. Just get the knife tip in there and work it around. You don't want to go through. You just want to break them up. Just want to get the back open. Makes them easier to eat. Gets the. I'm going to make a very simple marinade for this because the flavor of these is gonna be the deal. The flavor of the shrimp itself is what's going to win the day. Okay, I'm gonna get these done. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, Caputo in the kitchen. Our shrimp are all slit. I just made a slit down the back. I'm gonna get some garlic, oil, salt, pepper. That's it. Because the flavor of the shrimp is gonna carry the day. This ain't a regular old 4th of July. If you got 500 people over, I mean, you can't do this. A little expensive, but it's a little different. If you got like 10 adults, then you know you can swing this. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's get chopping. You don't have to do too much here. You don't have to cut this so small or anything because it's all going to burn off anyway. Whoops, don't want no paper in there. There you go. I don't want this garlic flying all over the place. That's why I'm doing it so gingerly. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get a little bowl. I'm going to rinse this bowl out. I'm going to get all of this in the bowl. Oops. Can I use this? I guess I can. It's mine. Get some salt on here. I'm going to use some sea salt. Use quite a bit because you got a lot of shrimp here. Regular old black pepper. How much? About that much. Get some EVOO. Where'd you hear that before? Rachel Ray. And that's basically it. I mean, how simple is that? If you need a little more volume, I'm going to add a little more oil. I might finish it with some lemon and some lime. I'm going to put a little more salt in here. I got a lot of shrimp there. If I can get them all in one bag, that'll be absolutely beautiful. We'll see. And this is part of the appetizer. Now, what are the appetizers again? It's going to be the ribs, that Lydia's ribs that we did last night with a little twist. Those are all done. We did them last night. I'm just going to warm them up, and away we go with that. And it's going to be these bad boys. No, I lied. It's going to be the clams. I'm so confused. This is going to be part of the main course. Now you don't want to handle this thing too much. That's the, you know, you want to get it, you want to slip it around a little bit, but you don't want the shrimp to break. You could have done this in a flat dish, and then, you know, there's 500 different ways to do it. Take the air out of there. We're just gonna smush it around and make sure that it all gets a feel. See that? You just want them to touch the olive oil and the garlic and the salt and the pepper. If we don't feel there's enough oil in there, we'll just add a little more. It's not a perfect world, you know? There you go. Nice and neat package. Look at that. They're all just soaking up in that oil. Now, if you want to put some red hot chili peppers in here, you go right ahead. But we got the chicken that's a little spicy, and we got a couple of things that are a little spicy. You know, so we don't want to do too much there. I'm just trying to dry this off. Put them in here. There they go, look at them. In the fridge until we're ready to roll. With our clam appetizers, they're going to be a little Portuguese twist to it. I'm going to put these chorizos in. So I'm going to chop them now. So it's one less thing I have to do. Because once we start cooking, it's going to go fast. We want nice big chunks. There you go. This is going to add color. It's going to add flavor. There's no heat to these. It's just a lot of paprika in there. Beautiful. You can use any kind of sausage, but this is definitely a Portuguese twist to it. So what the heck? It's 4th of July. Get that bad boy out of the way. I'm just going to plop these with the clams now so that I don't forget them. Because you know what happens, you're cooking something, you go up. Good. These are going in the fridge. Just put them on here so I don't forget them. There you go. Okay, that's it for now. I'm going to go outside, get some onions, and we're going to get them going too. Caputo in the kitchen, we're out in the backyard. We're going to get some onion. Now I got them, I may as well use them. Just got to dig them up out of my little tub here. I got tubs all over the place. But these onions are going to be a good twist, I think. Got to clean them up a little bit. I want to get the bigger ones. They're hidden in here. Whoa, there's a nice one. I got basil. We're gonna use some of this basil tonight. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. If you got them, you may as well use them. I'm gonna roast these, so I'll clean them up, roast them off nice and simple. And we'll see what happens. I got a deep one. I don't know how big that one is, though. I want to get a bigger one. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, that's good. These got to grow a little bit more. Okay, we're all set. We got basil. We're going to use some of this tonight. Look at that. I'm not going to pick it yet, though. All right. Whoops. I'm dropping them all over the place. I'm going to bring these in the house. I'm going to clean them up. Caputo's back in the kitchen. We're going to do some prep work. We're going to do some portobello mushrooms with some brie cheese on it. I'm going to melt this cheese. So I'm just going to prep it now just to make my life easier. I got this nice this cheese knife. It's supposed to work. We'll see. I want this really thin, though. Okay. It's not a perfect world. It's thin enough, though. You get all this stuff done early, and it just helps out, you know, when you're cooking. Then all you got to do is whip, bam, boom, and it's done. I don't know how much of this I need. I'm just going to cut them in half. Now just set it up so that it's all ready to roll. Hopefully this stuff will melt on there. That's what I'm looking for. Mo Larry cheese. Remember that? There it is. Mo Larry cheese. I love this stuff. You know what? I can't help myself. Go. Okay. Hopefully this is going to melt, so it doesn't make any difference really, the size or whatever. Mo Larry. Fruit. Cheese. What? And then these are my onion. We've made these before, except these are going on the grill. I'm going to cut them in half. I'm going to maintain the root. I want that root. I don't want them to fall apart. There you go. Beautiful. It's just what I want. We're going to roast them off. We got salad, potato salad, potato salad, grilled onion, portobello mushrooms with brie cheese. I mean, how bad is that? Again, these I'm just going to salt and pepper them. Salt, pepper, olive oil when we're ready to roll. Just let them go. I don't mind doing prep work as long as it's quiet, you know, nobody's around, you don't got to be in the pool, no card game going on. Just do your stuff. Oh man, look at that. There you go. Onions from the garden, brie cheese for the mushrooms, and everything should go like kind of smooth. We'll see what happens. We'll see you this afternoon. Caputo in the kitchen. It's 4th of July. I'm having a drink right here. Zinfandel. Why Zinfandel? Because we're doing some spicy stuff here. Okay, back in the cooler. Okay, our ribs are done. We did the ribs last night. We cooked them, we steamed them off. Those boys are ready to go. We're gonna do the clams now. This is the appetizer. Because I know we had a hungry crowd here. And they're screaming at me. There we go. Okay, we're gonna start off with the chorizo. This is our Portuguese little deal here. Clams and sausage is very Portuguese. And I'm feeling that right now. You don't have to have hamburgers, hot dogs, cheeseburgers every 4th of July. Do something special. And I think this is it. I need a red. There we go. Hopefully we're gonna have a nice dipping sauce here. This is my new grill. This is the Battlestar Galactica style grill right here. I don't know how to use it yet, but we're working it out. Sausage and clams, spare ribs for appetizers. Zinfandel for me. All right. We just want to brown these off a little bit. Okay, we're going to build our little sauce, and then we're going to get this going. Little hot sauce, not too much. We don't want to kill anybody. We just want some spice in there. Chicken stock. We're making a braising liquid for our clams. A little wine. I mean, we're not building a spaceship here. We're just cooking a little bit. A little more. Okay, away we go. I'm going to put a couple of bay leaves in there. Mario called me this morning, wished me good luck. Wished all of our fans good luck. Bobby's out of town. I haven't heard from him, but you know, that's how it goes. He's a busy guy. I hope this ain't too spicy. It shouldn't be. I'm going to put some parsley in here just to cool it down a little bit. I mean, how easy is this? All right. 4 dozen clams. Ow. These bad boys are from Brooklyn, Chinatown in Brooklyn. $3 a dozen. They're $6 on Staten Island. Why they're $3 a dozen over there, I have no idea. Okay. That's it. We're just going to make them steam. That's it. Okay, our ribs. Our ribs are done. I'm going to move this out of the way. Bobby Flay's got a lot of help. I got Bobby's help. You got Bobby's help. From out of town.
Yay, Bobby Flay. Bobby T.
Again, this is the appetizer. Ribs, this is Lydia's ribs. This ain't my ribs. I just put a little twist to them. And I think they're pretty good. I mean, check that out. How bad is that? How bad are these? How bad can this be? They're nice and mahogany. Look at that. Beautiful. Put them in a serving tray. Beautiful. Look at that. I can feel that they're falling off the bone. Nice and mahogany, soft. They cook for 2 hours. I mean, how bad is this? This is the 4th of July. You gotta have a rib and a hot dog at least on the 4th of July. Look at that. These bad boys are falling off the bone. I can feel them. And this is just the appetizer. You gotta wait for the main deal. Should I put the sauce in there? What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I
Pour
heard
it
something
over.
from the bleachers over there.
Pour it over. You want a mitt? I got mitts here.
Right.
Good. Oh, that looks wonderful.
Wow. How bad is that?
Does it go on the table inside?
These are cooked. These are Lydia's ribs with the little spin to them. We're gonna take them inside. Wait for the clams. Hold on. As soon as these bad boys are open, we are cooking. We are eating. They're steaming. It's a little spicy, but that's okay. Never hurt nobody. I only put a spot of that stuff in too. I can smell it. You see, they're starting to open. There we go. We're gonna cover them up. We're gonna clean them up. Another 5 minutes, we'll be out of here. Check it out. Caputo in the kitchen, 4th of July. Here we go. This is our little clam ditty, our Portuguese clam ditty. Check it out. They're all open. We got a nice broth here. We got our new grill going. We are ready. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna shut this bad boy down. I'm gonna finish it with a little parsley. I'm gonna finish it with a little parsley and some scallion. What do you think? Some scallion right there. Okay. We are done. Let's go and eat. Caputo in the kitchen. We got a little ditty outside. Okay, here we go. We got our appetizers. This is how we're gonna do it. A couple mussels, little sausage. How bad can this be? A little ladle of this beautiful sauce. A couple of ribs, Lydia's ribs, with a little twist from me. Don't forget that. Some crusty bread. There we go. Appetizers, 4th of July. Caputo in the kitchen. We're gonna make our brick chicken. This chicken is from Mexico, from Jalapa. This is where we learned this recipe. Last night I cut the back out, we flattened it out, we marinated it in some spicy sauce, and we're just gonna get it going. This is brick chicken. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do here. Look at that, beautiful. This is my new grill, I hope it works out. Here we go. Oh, that sounds good. Yee-ha! It can't be brick chicken without a brick. There we go. We're gonna sear that for a couple of minutes. We're gonna do the other side. We're gonna turn this bad boy down low and just let it go. It'll go about an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, appetizers were done. They went off really big. We had the clams, we had the chorizos, we had Lydia's ribs with my little spin to it, and that's it. We're ready for the main course. Come back in an hour. It's the 4th of July. We're doing our brick chicken, and here it is. This bad boy is done. The skin came off, but that's okay. You know, one thing is that the grill, I really wasn't wow, that bad boy is done. We're just gonna cover it, let it rest. We're gonna eat later. The point is it's done. You can eat this hot, you can eat this room temperature. We're just gonna eat it room temperature. It's nice and hot. And that's that. So when we're ready to eat, maybe an hour or so, put the shrimp on, go to the main course. Okay, Caputo in the kitchen, check it out. July 4th, Caputo in the kitchen, portobello mushrooms. Here we go. One. I'm gonna do them face down, because I'm gonna put some cheese on them at the end. I want them to cook right here. If they need more oil, we can do that. I oiled them, salt, pepper, very simple. And these are from the garden. Look at these bad onions. From the garden, delicious. All right. We're gonna put some shrimp on. We are there. chicken's done. Just resting, hanging out, doing nothing. All right. We're not going to waste any of this oil. Don't waste nothing. No reason to waste anything. All right. There we go. It's Caputo in the kitchen. We're going to get these guys done. Put the shrimp on, chicken, salad, potato salad, and that's going to be 4th of July dinner. Okay, we're getting ready for dinner tonight, and I'm putting these bad shrimp on. We marinated them with some olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, that's it. And here they are. Oh man. Just gonna slip them on. Nice and easy. Oh, look at these legs and everything. Unbelievable. They're gonna be good. Shrimp with the heads on, tiger shrimp. Yow! We got potato salad, we got salad. What do you think, Frank? Yep, I think so. Let these bad boys cook.
People are smiling at me.
Probably is. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna let these bad boys go. Caputo in the kitchen. Frankie wants a cheeseburger and a dog, so that's what he's got. We got portobello mushrooms. We're gonna have some onion. We are there. A lot of stuff going on here. Okay. Oh. Okay, we'll see what happens.
You're the new girlfriend.
Caputo in the kitchen, here we go. Closing it up. Caputo in the kitchen, 4th of July. That's what we got here. Okay, let's check it out. We got our shrimp. Look at these bad boys. Tiger shrimp. Tell me who's not gonna eat those things. Oh man, grilled. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some lime on there. I'm just gonna squeeze some lime over top, and that's gonna do it with that. Look at that, tiger shrimp. How bad can that be? We got some onion. This is for Georgie, the burger for him. We got some portobello mushrooms with some brie cheese on it. I mean, how bad can this be? Check it out. We got our chicken, and this is 4th of July. Okay, I want you to try these recipes. It's a little different 4th of July, but this is Caputo in the kitchen. Caputo in the kitchen, this is 4th of July dinner. We got our brick chicken from Jalapa, Mexico. We have our portobello mushrooms there with cheese, with brie cheese. Homemade potato salad. I don't even know what those are. Those are shrimp. Those are tiger shrimp. There you go, tiger shrimp. We got some onions from the garden, and I am whacked out of my head. It's all good. And we got some salad here. It's 4th of July. What are you gonna do? Yesterday was my birthday. Enjoy dinner. Enjoy your life. Caputo in the kitchen. Check it out.
Happy 4th of July!
Hello, guys in here.
Check it out.